Why do you keep looking at me? It's really weird.
Because you're in the room with me.
Lady.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to some weird mashup between Dungeons and Dragons and Call of Cthulhu. In an adventure I like to call ... This is a modern day setting for a Call of Cthulhu adventure. I kind of came up with that these guys are going to play test kind of thing for maybe running in Call of Cthulhu, but we didn't roll up sheets, so we're using our D&D characters as our explorers to this. And yeah, we've got Beanie joining the Out of the Cold crew.
I just dropped a whole box of jump rings on my foot.
Nice. So we begin in the skies above a small town. You can see that there are cars driving along the roads, many roundabouts linking into this small village that's kind of been swallowed up by lots of well-designed places around it. You can tell the difference in the building, the way the streets move, the way the streets are shaped, the organic nature of the village, and then these kind of geometric forms of buildings. And our camera starts zooming down. And we follow along the train track as trains rattle past us. And then drift down the embankment to the left. And there is a large black windowed tower block. Some of the panels smashed out and boarded over. And then we glide underneath that. And underneath there is a selection of shops built into the bottom. You assume residential above. And then round the corner we move. And we see the outside of a fish and chip shop. We kind of fade through the glass and we come upon a table. And the newspaper is enfolded in front of you all. It's open to some obscure back page, nestled between articles about the city waste collectors being on strike and a new takeout joint selling strange and exotic street food. There is an article that your eyes settle upon. It says, Janice Thurpole, missing. It's laid next to a triangle of perspex with the number 6 upon it. And someone has taken a sharp implement and scratched a 9 next to it. So it now reads 69.
Nice.
Each of you has received a letter. And reading it has drawn you here to A Bit Fishy, the fish and chip restaurant that you now sit in. The walls are stained chip fryer yellow and the steel benches are attached to vacuum molded plastic seats. The tabletop is chipboard with formica covering it, and these tables fill the space. Each table is wiped clean with an antibacterial spray, and the slight smell of lemon cleaner reaches each of your nostrils. The edges of the tables are dented and damaged due to collision and idle vandalism while they're waiting for a haddock and extra crispy bits to be delivered. The chairs you sit upon after so many years are faded on the sides that face the floor to ceiling windows, gradually turning brittle. They might get some respite now, though it seems. As the left front window is boarded up, its pane cracked into a spiderweb fracture. More chipboard, like that of the table, holds the window in place. On the inside, it has been secured with adhesive plastic, and there's bubbles of air inside that plastic where a glazier has rushed the job and hurried home. Each of you has your letter in your pocket right now. And the letter reads as follows. Each of you has read this letter. Dear, and then it's your name. I write to you with the most exciting news. I have made the most fantastic discovery. New documents pertaining to the Great War have come to light in the most unlikely of circumstances. I would love you to come and meet with me. I shall tell all. If these findings should come true, then great things could be near at foot. Meet me at a bit fishy, the fish and chip place in town. I have reserved our old table. We shall eat, and then I can show you later what I have found. Meet me, and then it says today's date and today's time. Yours, with great love and respect, Janice Thurple. Now, one of you has just ordered chips. Who's ordered chips? When we're talking chips, we're talking about British chips, fries.
That'd be me.
I mean,
Sounds like it was being.
being called dibs.
We'll go fish. I would
Oh,
have
was it
more
you?
fish.
Was it you?
I mean, that was dibs if I'd ever heard it.
Okay.
That was
Go on
definitely
then. Would
dibs.
you like to introduce your character?
Oh God, really? I didn't know it meant I went first.
Yeah, of course it does. What? Tell us how you walked into a bit fishy.
God. So here, it's like the worst thing ever for me.
Just go.
So he kind of wanders in, and he's got that. How did I describe it to you
A
earlier?
walk that almost looks like he's always got a limp.
Yeah, he walks like he's either really hurt his leg or like got a really bad limp, but you don't know if he has or he just decides to walk like that.
Someone might shout, "You want some fruit with that bowl, mate?" At you.
God.
Didn't get that, Pete. You have to
I-
explain.
I
Do you
didn't
want
get
some
that
fruit
either.
with that bowl? You didn't when people were bowling it, like that. Do you
Oh,
ever see
wow.
that?
That is
so
new to
this is a
me.
90s thing. So when people would walking like a geezer, and they say they're bowling, and you say, "Oh, you want some
Okay.
fruit with that bowl, mate?"
Is that a kind of like Northampton Milton
I
Keynes
don't know. Maybe it's
thing,
just
or-
well, it's a very Bletchley thing because this is.
I was
set
going
where
to
I'm
say it's a
from.
very Northampton thing.
Go on then. So describe your character. Sorry.
But yeah, so he's wearing the most hideous thing. So white Nike trainers, black tracky bottoms, Adidas with the two white stripes down the legs.
Oh, they're fake Adidas.
Oh no, real Adidas.
There's
But
3 stripes then.
oh yeah, you knew what I meant. The stripes down the legs. They're real Adidas because he nicked them.
Yeah. I imagine.
Matching hoodie.
Yeah.
Nike hat to match his trainers.
Yeah.
But he always wears his hat and then the hood over the top. I don't get why that's a thing, but apparently it's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it is a thing now, but it was in
Yeah.
the 90s.
Yeah. And and then hand down the trouser. You said.
Yeah, he always walks with one of his hands down the front of his trousers. Yeah, he's that kind of one.
And, yeah.
I was like, yeah.
So
Those boys.
yeah.
You are?
I know those kinds of boys. They still exist. The ones that
Do
like
they?
walk around with their hands. Yeah, their
Oh.
hands like fully down, like cupping themselves. They still exist.
Constantly scratching the balls.
No, they
okay.
just walk like that. Like they have
Yeah.
to check that it's there at all
Clearly,
times.
It's like they're terrified they're going to lose it.
I went
Yeah.
to school with those.
Probably
kinds of
because they always
guys.
struggle to find it. That's why they don't want to let
Yeah.
go.
They're just like,
Didn't quite realise we were going to bring up so much social commentary. Okay. Let's move on to who's
Sorry.
ordered a coffee. Who would order a coffee in this situation?
Oh yeah, I'd definitely order a coffee.
Okay.
I didn't know coffee was available in a chippy. Coffee's
Yeah.
available in a chippy. I'm having
but
the
it's
coffee.
in one of those nasty white polystyrene
Oh,
cups.
yeah.
The styrofoam.
And it's
Yeah.
instant.
Definitely.
It's instant.
It doesn't even have a lid. It's just the polystyrene cup.
And it does that thing when you put it to your teeth and squeaks just that little bit on your teeth.
Oh, I can
It's
feel
like-
it already.
It shows
Lose a
like-
sanity point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It shows
It
like
would
You can
be.
make a check. Yeah,
That
make a
grew
check.
out.
What do I do for drinking coffee? Oh my god.
I think you should probably
What
roll.
am I rolling?
Let's say a wisdom.
Is this not
save.
constitution?
Well, yeah, is it making you feel sick? Certainly, Constitution. Is it
I
messing
mean,
with
I
your head?
cringe at the sound and the squeak of like that polystyrene stuff. I also hate it when when people like buck on their sleeves or something like cardigans, like kids back at school. Oh,
Ali does it now. and
um,
it freaks me out.
I'll con save or check. What's
Yeah,
your one?
I con save. Let's say it's con save.
Con save. Oh
That's
no,
really
wrong
weird.
one.
You're Arden.
13.
Yeah, it kind of makes you do it, but you kind of taste the coffee. There's an option of creamer. It's one of those little plastic self-contained things with one of the lids. You have to peel away.
Yeah, I dunk in 2 of those and
Make a strength check to see if you can open it,
oh,
because they're always awful.
Or you open it but lose half of it down you.
10.
You struggle to get into this creamer.
Fucking little.
You get it like half, like you peel
I tell you what I just pop it over the cup and then I just crunch it. I just watch it drip down my hand into the cup.
some runs up your sleeve.
Just like kidding.
Okay. One of you is allergic to fish. Who would be allergic to fish? Any of you want to be allergic to fish in the fish and chip restaurant? Okay, no worries. One of you has ordered a can of fizzy drink. Who would order the can of fizzy drink, like soda?
That would be Nyala, honestly. If it wasn't for the fish, it would be Nyala.
Okay. Yeah, so you've ordered the drink from this refrigerator that sits in the corner. It's not behind the counter. It's kind of like you pay and go and help yourself. And the light in the refrigerator is just, the bulb is one of those fluorescent tubes, and it's just flickering at the edge of everyone's vision, just on the edge of your eye, just making you feel like you've got like something, possibly like an eyelash, or that you've got one of those trapped nerves in the side of your eye, and it's just constant, that feeling of twitching in the side of your vision. Do you want to go and get your drink, Nyala?
Yes.
Okay, so you go over and you open the fridge. You can choose from a selection of drinks. There's cola, cherry cola. There is Fanta, which is like orange soda.
A Fanta lemon.
Is that too- is
That would be
too late?
perfect. It's
Dr. Pepper and a cream soda.
Oh, Dr.
it's so good, Dr. Pepper for sure.
Iron brew.
Oh, Iron Brew, that's well known, isn't it?
Iron brew.
We're
And what
not
was
we're
the-
not far enough north.
Or a ginger ale. A ginger
The
ale.
ginger ale. Oh, down the very bottom right hand corner, there's a can of ginger ale, like just the one.
And it's
down
like
the
Just
the,
going to pick it up.
is it the bars?
Bars,
Bars
yeah,
used
so-
to be the
Oh,
Jamaican
no,
ginger ale.
no, that's ginger beer technically, isn't it? And that's like that stuff's got packs eat. That's
Um,
lovely stuff.
And what was Tizer?
What was the guy? 7-Up. 7-Up. That was another
Yeah,
UK
that
one.
too.
So you go to take your can, and as the door swings shut, thunk, the power blacks out. You're plunged into semi-darkness in this place. It's early evening, so the light's coming in through one of the windows. And then you hear from behind the counter, "Oh, fuck! Hold on,
What is it again?
I'll just get the trip switch. Hold on. Just stay where you are, everyone. And you hear footsteps recede behind the kind of stainless steel counter that has a glass window in the top of it, and pies in steel trays and pieces of chicken that you're not sure quite the chronological age of.
Well,
Is
this
there a
is very
Savoy? There's got to be a Savoy.
Oh yeah, and a Savoy in a piece of Pyrex dish in water, and like, and it's the water's that kind of filmy, where there's like particulate in the water.
There's got to be a jar of pickled onions or pickled eggs somewhere as well.
And
normally behind the counter.
yeah, because they're precious.
Yeah.
There's a
They're actually good things. Are we the only people in here? Like, are we the only customers in here, or are there others?
You see the silhouette at this point of someone down the far end of the establishment.
Okay.
A little way away from
What
you.
even do you look like as a 90?
Oh yeah. What does Arden look like as a 90s kid?
Anything
So-
I can forge out of it.
Well, he's not a kid. He's still 39.
Yeah.
So he's wearing like a duster, like some like torn black jeans, some like they're not like knee-length boots, but you know, like the big, fucking like lots of strap boots, all the way, like halfway up your shin. He's wearing them.
You mean like the ones I've got in the cupboard?
Yeah.
And then like a black knit jumper underneath the duster.
Yeah. It's well Cyberdog.
Kinda, yeah.
Cyberdog
Not
and
full,
Winter
not full Cyberdog, but it's getting
without
there.
the UV. Yeah, it's like you haven't been to Camden Market yet.
Yeah, I haven't got like a headdress or anything like that with all the fucking neon.
You
shit
haven't
on it
basically
yet.
got my old hair. Like, what does Nyala look like? What's Nyala dressed like in?
Well, you can have a look in the chat because I made a heel forge out of it. But basically, she is wearing a beige trench coat with the border being a light orange, and a very simple white shirt with a very old looking jean with high beige boots.
Yeah.
A bit like in
Celia,
like
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you didn't know we meant the 1990s, not the 19th century, yeah? I'm just looking at it.
I
Looks so
found
cowboy.
photos. I found photos that just
I love
like
it.
this.
I love
Okay,
seeing like Celia's
cool.
interpretation of
I'm just going with it, but I just think it's brilliant.
I love your hat as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, a bit torn jean and high boots, kind of cowboy like if you want.
I think it's kind of like a Sex in the City outfit. That's what it looks like to me.
It does
like,
strike me as a very
Yeah.
Sex and the City
That
outfit.
looks like that, and
Yeah,
that
but
is
yes.
that is much 90s.
It
I
is a
love it.
very like you said, like 90s film
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah, I like it.
Not something you'd see on the everyday street.
But that's even better because you can be like not from the everyday street. So
Yeah, but
Um,
that's what I'm saying. It's not something you'd see on the everyday
Mm.
street. It is something you would see in a film.
So the rest of you are
Again,
you
very
sit down at the
sing-
table with your drink, Nyala, with your brim of your hat nearly touching everybody else because it's
Yeah,
so vast.
actually, the hair tucked in, but you can see gleams of like locks of hair getting out of a very ginger hair. Because let's be honest, it's Nyala. There can be any other color. With bright blue eyes that just kind of pierce through the hat
That
when
is
she
sausage.
looks.
Nan, you are at the counter ordering your batter sausage. Describe what Nan looks like to us.
Well, battered sausage was my chip shop order as a kid. Bean knows what I mean.
It's Ali's
It's-
chips more than now.
It's important because also you could get a jumbo battered sausage as well. They were always like really
It was like that,
like
wasn't
fun.
it?
Yeah, the jumbo ones are pretty
They ended up
special.
being like that size.
Yeah,
They're
and
always fucking boiling hot when you had that first bite.
You could never eat them straight
Just
away.
and extra vinegar, extra salt, extra vinegar, extra salt. Keep going. That's enough. You know that whole process where you had to.
It's a bit like the
They
parmesan.
kept going until yeah.
Batter's a
going.
little bit soggy on top from all the vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there might be a mushy pea situation for dippage. We'll see.
Gravy.
Not
This
curry
is a-
sauce.
No, not curry sauce, mushy peas. This is like a rare treat for Nan. So Nan is not from the center of town, lives kind of on the outskirts of town in the more rural, maybe near some wooded area, sort of, or at least
You
near
can
like
be
a
from
wood
place
path.
called Brick Hill Woods.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Brick Hill
definitely a little bit more outskirts. And Nan is wearing some DM boots, cherry red maybe, but definitely hand-me-down. So a few sizes too big, so they're wearing extra big socks to kind of make them fit, so they clump around. Some dungarees, ill-fitting dungarees, because again, hand-me-down. Big denim jacket, and the only thing that isn't a hand-me-down that's like their treasured clothing possession, which is a t-shirt with Depeche Mode's Violator album cover on.
Nice.
James approves.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. They're wearing because this is pre-South Park, they're
Mhm.
wearing like a ear flaps hat with fur, but you know it's just before South Park aired, so that isn't cool yet, so it's still the uncool kind of hat to wear, and their hair is just really big and bushy.
Was it ever cool?
No.
Was
It
it
got
ever
cool at
cool?
one point.
No.
Did it ever get? I don't think it ever got cool.
Their hair is like a matted, uncombed mess, but like in two very colorful scrunchies, like big scrunchy energy going on. And they've got like some big glasses with tape around the middle. They're like proper nerd style.
Can I give you one trinket, please? Now,
Of course.
Yeah, I can see it.
snap band.
Yeah, snap band. Or I was thinking like you know, the shitty like beaded bracelets that you would get the kits for.
No, what about even a friendship bracelet that's been on there for
Yeah.
ages, like a woven one, you know, shag bands. Did
Ketu.
you ever have those shag bands?
Yeah, shag bands. Well, you break them and then you would have to shag people, wouldn't you? That's the whole point, wasn't it?
That was it.
I don't know whether
She's
to
got
get
a-
offended or not, because she literally described my outfit. I've got my dungarees on and a scrunchie in my hair. I was like,
It's come full circle. It's fashionable now.
and
I
wait,
don't have
big-
half of what you refer to, and I'm
Neither
just
do I,
loving it
Shanice.
because I am taking notes to make hero fort for every character.
Mm.
So
And
the friendship,
I don't know.
the friendship bracelet has those little letters on them. It says Ketu.
Like the little wooden cubes almost.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the
wooden-
plastic
the, like,
beads in
plastic.
between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ketu.
And what is Bishop? Is Bishop? Are you Diaz? What are you today, Diaz?
I wasn't sure actually, to be honest, because I don't know if I wanted to be Sin or Bishop or
See, just
someone else. But like, I already found the outfit for Bishop, so might as well just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, So I don't know if 90's outfit was similar over here compared to you guys, you know. But it took some while to searching through some stuff. And these are outfits similar to what my cousins, or technically nephews, because they're older than me, grew up wearing from what the pictures I seen before. I'll send it in chat real quick.
Go for it.
I cannot fucking wait to see it.
I'm so excited. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
This is what my family
Yes.
grew up with, you know.
Tommy underwear. This is brilliant.
Destiny's
love
Child.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I was just trying to go through, just trying to find fashion to what I can find that was similar, and I was like, oh yeah, this is close enough.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay, I love it. So yeah, just to set the kind of temperature, it's actually quite okay to wear that kind of temperature-wise. It's okay to wear that.
Also has like a denim jacket for when it gets like too cold.
Oh yeah, just to pull over the top. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit modesty.
Sister.
A denim jacket, doing a double denim. Yeah, it's kind of late summer. So during the day, it's still got that heat. In the evenings, it does cool off somewhat, and you might need a double denim situation that Bishop has got going on. So do you order anything, Diaz or Bishop?
No, they ate before they came here, so like they'll find a spot and just wait for their friend to show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So eventually you
Want
all
some
gather
better
around.
sausage.
Gumbo.
Gumbo.
Yeah, I guess
just
like a piece or something. Yeah.
Dipping in any sauce that anybody else has got. I'm just like,
Oh, you're using other people's sauces. You're violating the sauce regulations here.
yeah. And the
I'm
thing
just-
is, I'm double dipping as well, just
Oh,
to
no.
annoy people.
I have to ask. So,
I'm just pouring sugar
What's
sachet after
Cyberdog?
sugar sachet into.
What's Cyberdog? Oh,
Cyber
It's a
dogs
place in Camden.
is
It's incredible. It is
It's clothing.
absolutely incredible.
it's a shame
okay,
you don't have it with
okay.
your
No,
other
I see what it is. Okay.
I got rid of all my stuff from Cyberdog. I had
It's
too much.
it's every alternate, almost
It's basically
gothic
like being
person in the 90s. It was almost like a pilgrimage.
yeah. You kind of if you spend
Camden.
a lot of time in Camden or in London in that kind of scene, you ended up dressing like you were from
I actually
Cyberpunk.
been visited Cyberdog when I was back in Camden. I loved it. I couldn't buy anything because it was very it was
That's
very
okay.
Expensive, but
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Do they still
just
have the
wanted to buy
big
everything.
statue people?
Yes, they
at the
have.
front with all the lights and
Yes.
Yes,
See,
Kitty.
we never used to go to Cyberdog. We used to go to
Black Rose next door.
no. See, we never went shopping in London. We would go to Milton Keynes and we would go to Punky Fish when
Punky
Punky Fish was
Fish.
still like proper alternative.
Punky Fish.
Because I had black corduroy flares from Punky Fish that had neon blue. They
I
were
miss my
neon
corduroy
blue.
flares.
I
Corduroy flares.
I
Best.
have green corduroy dungarees and now bright purple corduroy
That's not
dungarees.
you today, though.
No.
Today you are Chav Central.
I am Chav Central.
Okay, so battered sausage in hand, coffee too hot to drink, nuclear, probably actually heated up by dipping it in the fryer. No food, a portion of
battered sausage big enough to be a melee weapon.
yeah, and a can of drink. You sit down at this table you've never met before, but you all know you have these letters and you've all been told to come to this space at this time. The floor is yours, or the table is yours.
Looking at the newspaper article, kind of just say, well, I don't think she's coming.
No, you think?
Well, what now?
Just give it a
Well,
moment.
guess we have to find her.
Do we?
I have a curfew We can't be out too long.
Honey, you're gonna do something because this is my job, for one. And two, when someone went missing, you at least try.
Wait, how old are you?
I think.
Don't you know that you
Well,
don't have to ask the age of a lady?
If I'm traveling with an underage child, then yes.
I am not
I
underage.
definitely
I am
do.
perfectly at age. I am just working, okay?
I'm not asking you, I'm asking her, the one with the curfew.
like my family don't like me to be out too late. I live quite far away, so well, I guess near the woods. So and then I have to get the bus home. So I mean,
I'll just ride you back home, not worry.
Oh,
Just
this
point
poor
at me where it
child.
is and I'll just ride.
it's in she's in her 20s, but she's not. She's sheltered. She's in college. She's sheltered.
When she says about the bus, I'm just like,
Lizzie.
wanker.
What did you say?
Somebody give me a backy home, then maybe I can stay out a little later.
So,
Yeah.
quick question. How did any of you know Janice?
Sorry, just quickly, when when you say that you've got to get the bus home, I'm just like, bus wanker.
A swanker. Yeah, bus wanker.
That's a private information that I'm not ready to share yet.
Right. And you three? How do you know Janice?
Oh, good question. That's a great question, actually. P, how would you say I know this Janice person?
You know that Janice is a researcher. Each of you know that she's a researcher. You have met her through family, through work, through employment, through favor. You can choose. Tell me how you
I ordered this really weird book off of eBay once.
No.
And like, I had to send concealed cash and I had to ask, because there's no way to pay online on the internet right now. And so I put it in an envelope and I sent, and then the book, and it turns out that it used to be a library book and their name was in it. And I found them on a GeoCities site. And I looked for their name and then I emailed them. And that's how I know them. Does that make sense, Pete? I'm using all my 90s knowledge.
So that sounds like you got conned into buying a library book.
It was a cool book about some weird stuff. I really like Buffy, and I think that it's real, and I want to learn more about the vampires in Buffy because they're not in Buffy. They're real.
Oh, for sure, they're real.
Moving on.
I fucking love this type of man. Oh, she's my favorite.
This noun comes from the noun we already have. That's what concerns me.
Who do you address next, Arden?
You, dude, what's your name?
Me?
Yeah. You're the dude at the table.
Snoopler, but my friends call me Snoopy because I'm always snooping around.
Okay, Charlie Brown. What's your deal?
She helped me when I was into some serious shit, but then it wasn't really helping because I still fucking got tagged though. So, wasn't really helping, but she kind of helped me a bit because
I feel like I've seen your face before, yeah.
Well, it was either getting tagged or juvie. So yeah, What's your name?
And, me?
Yeah,
Arden.
Arden.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're Arden?
No. Well, yes, but no, but
Sorry, I had to.
in what sense of the word? Because that can mean several things, and there's children present.
Come on.
What?
Well, if you're Arden that in that way, mate, like
Exactly.
that's a
That's
bit fucked up.
well. I wanted to know whether you were coming on to me or
Well,
anyway.
you took it that way. I didn't say that, did I? That was all
I
you.
never said I took it that
That was
way. I
all
just
you.
wanted to establish
That
that
was
it
all
wasn't
you.
coming across that way.
That was all you. Nah, mate.
So you're
You
not
hear-
coming on to me.
I ain't gay.
Okay. Right.
I can't do it without laughing. That's the bad thing. Oh,
I've seen found Snoopy before. I am loving it.
You hear a
Hey, who's dying?
the silhouetted figure is a little old lady with like one of them plastic head covers on to cover their permed hair,
purple.
tied underneath the neck in like a long donkey jacket type, like a long brown coat of indistinguishable brown from the brown of their stockings that they wear, with a nice pair of black court shoes you can see, and she's actively, quite viciously picking apart half a fried chicken, and just kind of putting it in a bit too quick. The grease is on her fingers and around her lips as she stuffs it in, and then as she coughs, a bit comes out, but she picks it and re-eats it.
Disgusting. Really, people these days. What? Don't look at me like that, boomer.
What? Right.
You
I
lose a
think
word, you
boomer-
lose a language. You know what it is? A boomer?
I don't think
Oh.
boomer existed back then. Did it?
I don't know.
haven't-
I don't
didn't
know.
exist.
We used to call old people ancient.
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 Not that
If you're
ancient.
over 20, you're ancient.
Okay, so you have the letters, each of you. It's written like a formal letter, and if you're familiar with how a formal letter works,
There's usually a return address.
yes.
Where's the return address?
Not far from here.
Well,
Does any?
maybe
Is it
maybe
familiar?
we should go there.
If you put up the letter, pardon, and look
Yeah.
upon it, you see that the address is properly made out. In the top right-hand corner, as you should, right justified, is 42 Westfield Road in Bletchley, just a short walk away.
Well, apparently they don't live far from here. Should we just go knock on the door and see if they're in?
Sure, whatever floats your boat.
Well, if it says that she's missing in the newspaper, don't you think they would have checked her house?
Or where would you think to start?
Well, we can go see if we can find stuff, but I doubt she would there.
The cops are stupid these days. They
Hey!
just want to wrap the case up as fast as they can. Sometimes they miss things.
Oh, please. Just
And they
because
have
they
to do things
regular
by the
cops
book.
don't know how to open their eyes unless they are paid.
Are you a cop?
Kinda.
I need to get back at some point to set the VCR for my nan, who really likes the one with what's his name?
Marsh?
You know, no, the with the beard, the guy, Sean Bean. What's he in?
Sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I
Sure.
love that show.
I think all my contribution is me dropping various like
90s program.
90s
90s.
90s media.
Just
I thought you were about to reference Ground Force with Alan Titchmarsh for a moment. Then, but never mind. Just before Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Diaz, how do you react to this suggestion of going to the house?
What? It's on me. Oh shit.
Yeah, how do you react to the this Arden character suggesting going to the house? And how do you know? You were asked, how do you know, Janice? What's your relationship to Janice? And are you from the Americas?
Yeah, I'm from America. I'm not from around here.
Damn.
Exchange student. So cool.
Yeah, let's go with that exchange.
That's a cool backstory. Like,
From America.
oh, I've got an idea. How about that? You know the layout of the house, because as an exchange student, she had a spare room.
Oh,
How about
Oh.
that? And that you
Yes.
know where the house is. You stayed there before, and
Oh. Pete, real quick, I'm gonna send you my background or the background that I picked.
yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll agree. I have keys to the house. I don't tell them any of this, obviously, but like it's getting pretty late.
You
and
stayed
I'm pretty-
there. You stayed there a year ago, so
Oh,
you don't
shit.
currently have a key.
How the
We're kind of coming
fuck
back maybe to say thank you or come and see her again. That's how come you're in the
Didn't-
country.
Weren't you the
Yeah.
student that got into the fancy school and went into boarding? Like, didn't you get into the good school? You went into the boarding. That's cool. Were you? Helping? Am I helping? I don't know.
So you're like well smart then.
Oh shit! Well, I resent to the group, but oh well. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just
Cool.
delete
So
that real quick and
keeping everything really secret ideas by Drew upping it right in the Discord.
It's like, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the suggestion is made to move to the house. Is that where you proceed to, folks?
Yeah, that's good.
First of all, Nyala is going to go to the principal counter, and she's going to actually ask the men that we saw earlier if they've seen the professor recently.
Janice, Jan.
Yeah,
yeah. No.
really?
Well, normally Friday night supper, when she's been up the park for a while, working hard, and then she comes in, she's all like big eyes, she's been staring at the microfilm for a long time, or she's been looking over the paper for a while, and she's normally got a stack of books with her, and she puts them on the tables here. I have to make sure I dry the table after I spray them with the spray, because she doesn't like the old books getting damaged and that.
Yeah, for sure.
What does she order?
What does she order?
Yeah.
Well, she likes extra crispy bits,
Who doesn't?
chips. Well, some people don't. I know. What the fuck's wrong with that?
Fucking weirdos, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Some people just like the big fat chips. Crispy bits is the way it's at.
Mint. Yeah.
Who does that? Some kind of alien.
Pickled egg.
Sure.
And then sometimes she has the haddock. Sometimes she has the place. Depends what mood she's in. I mean, there's a big difference.
What kind of mood was she last time?
It's hard to say.
How so? Probably is the best person to know her.
Excited,
Yeah.
but worried. Does that make sense?
Uh.
Can you be both?
Yeah, kinda. When you do research and act like you this close to find something, but you know it could be dangerous to actually dig it.
Yeah, I mean, she's always reading something. This time she wasn't reading something. She was
Yeah.
staring like out the window, but like not really looking at nothing. Like she would just, look like staring into space, like some of them pillheads what come in at the end of the night or early morning on a Sunday, like when they've been up the sanctuary.
Yes.
Are you saying that she was drunk or high or what?
I've never seen Janice drink or be drunk or nothing. She certainly ain't a regular in any of the pubs around here. I know.
Great.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind a few myself.
I'm sure you don't. All right,
Bet you
well,
never.
you've been very helpful. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
You changed, sir.
You keep it.
What? A quid?
Yeah.
All right. I'll put it. He drops into a donation box.
What did I give him that I got a quid change for a cup of coffee? £2 coin.
I don't think they were about, were they?
No.
When was the £2 coin released?
I don't think the £2 coin was released until like
Early 2000s?
the 2000s.
So what, did I give him a £5 note and the coffee cost me £4? What did I give him that I got a quid change?
80p then. It's a 20p coffee. You open the door and
Sorry, that was picking. I'm sorry, that was an asshole thing to do.
no, it's right. I don't mind. It's fun. It's fun to play, and it's fun to tease. So you leave the a bit fishy, and you turn right and walk along a small arcade.
We leave a bit fishy.
You leave a bit fishy,
Oh,
which is the name of the chip shop.
stanky.
Nice.
Can I just get towards my car because I would have came here with my car. I
Mhm.
just
You have a car?
yes, I have a car, sweetie. Get
What
on.
make and model is it? Like a
Sweet.
Toyota Corolla?
Yeah. No,
Oh.
no. It's
Ford Escort.
let's say it's
One of the minis.
a work vehicle.
An
It's a micro.
an old Mini
It's a mic.
With the like really sticky gear shift. Like
I
You
don't know
did
what
do it
kind of
by
car there
hand.
was in the 90s. You tell
One
me,
of
I
these-
don't know.
Roof.
One of the doors is clearly a different colour to the rest of it.
three-wheeler.
Robin
Reliant Robin. It's a Reliant Robin.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, for sure, it doesn't have a roof for now.
Oh,
the
it's,
roof
it's,
is
it's convertible.
It's a convertible Reliant
Vintage.
Robin.
Nice. That's Pimp My Ride gone wrong.
Convertible
well,
Reliant Robin.
you follow a little way, and then you see this not a cop kind of just dart to the left on the edge of the road where there is a car parked with a convertible top. What are you heading there for, Niala?
I just want to make everyone go in so we can go to the place.
You don't need to. It's a walk. It's a short
Oh
walk.
no.
Well, we'll get there quicker walking. The traffic will make it slower. Come on.
Get on my bike.
Have you got a push bike?
Yep.
I do a quick look around to see if there's like a pay and display sign anywhere.
I'm
Make a
walking.
perception check.
Walking for losers.
Scooter.
Can one of us have a skateboard, please?
Oh my god.
There's got to
I've
be
got-
Diaz with a skateboard.
I've got a bike.
I was gonna say I had a car too, but yeah, I'll take the skateboard from the trunk.
It's got to be through thematic coming from Arden's game. It's got to bleed through the realities I've got across the streams.
Can I get it out of the code? Get in here.
It cannot be the same stats as the skateboard I gave you though, because that shit was broken.
You
What, like
made it
100
that
something
way,
feet?
and you thought it was okay.
I had to make it up on the spot. All right, 13 on perception shit.
You know what you're looking for. You see it. It's one of those. It's like no parking between after 1 and 6. It's
What's
fine.
the time?
Between like after 6, it's fine. It's probably about 5:30, so there's a chance for a ticket.
I look around to see if there's any like police or anything around.
13. You don't notice anyone at the moment.
Anybody in the immediate vicinity?
Not nearby. Not in this bit of the street.
I go up to the machine and like give it a little push.
Yeah.
Just hear how much change is in it, and then I check the little flap bit where your change comes out.
Oh,
see if
make an
there's any-
investigation check.
Yalla's going to stare at you.
I
you
was
know
going to
that.
say, can I take out like my thieves tools and just kind of fuck up the display
yeah.
machine?
Okay.
What am I doing?
Investigation.
Between the two of us, can we just fuck up this pay and display machine?
I like this.
But then the cops show up. Hey, what are you doing? The cops, run!
The
Investigation.
worst we're going to get is a traffic
How do I do
warden in the
that?
90s. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry about that.
No, is everything still the same then?
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
reckon,
It's only a death saves. It's like, oh no, Snoopler's dead.
Yeah.
Snoopler's
Yeah.
sheet still got death saves on the screen, but you didn't even get to make death saves because your brain got sucked out. Oh,
A 17.
you find £2.
Oh yeah. I'm
£2.
like, pub later.
And then what do you do to the machine to wreck it, Arden?
I don't know. I'm just going to get like my lock picks out and just kind of fuck up. And the
Niala,
bit inside
you
where you
see
put the
this.
coins in to try and jam it and fuck it up. So it kind of comes up with like error shit.
Niala, you see this.
What are you doing?
Getting you out of a fine.
She can try.
Okay.
Still have coins on me, so
Save you money.
yeah.
I do this everywhere. We'll be fine.
Where do you
Works
come
ev-
from?
Everywhere and nowhere. I'll get about a bit.
You're that type of guy.
I'm watching
must
him do it.
be.
I'm like, mate, you're doing it wrong. If you want to get the money out, you're going about it the wrong way.
I'm not trying to get the money out. I'm just trying to fuck it up so that when the wardens come along and dish out tickets, the machine's broken. I'll give tickets. That's how it works.
What's the point in that?
So that we don't have to pay for a ticket.
It's fine, kid. Don't worry about it.
I think Nan's already like halfway down the street. She didn't really notice that you were all
I've
doing
rolled an,
vandalism.
I've rolled an 18
Kept
to fuck
walking.
up the pay and display machine.
Yeah, it's wrecked. It is proper jammed. There may be part of one of your tools has got stuck so much in it. It looks bad.
I really wanted to just jump at it and kick it. It was
Oh, yeah.
as well.
I mean, you still could.
No, you just do that and it goes nowhere. It's just like just a minor act of vandalism, just so that you can.
It's just a boot print on it.
Yeah, just a shoe print with like a Nike tick on the thing from where your muddy shoes have been. You walk down Queensway. Elizabeth, having actually once proceeded down this street, hence its name, when it once there was a village in the central market street for the surrounding villages. However, it has been sort of the marketplace that you come to is now built in the 60s, and it's all these strange geodesic domes painted in a futuristic orange, and these domes now house the market square beneath it, wrought iron frames, and the fruit boxes are scattered along the floor, and the odd bit of electrical cable like wrapped around the top, like kind of half tied up for the light systems. The street is filled with the last few of the old APs shuffling home. They're taking shelter in the doorways, thinning plastic carrier bags in each hand, weighing heavy. And you see that the town is kind of becoming run down and deserted since in the late 70s, the central shopping centre was built of Milton Keynes, and all of the central shopping was taken from there, and the big sort of futuristic mall type building of Milton Keynes shopping centre was built based on sort of like an American layout. You've been there, Diaz, and it feels a little bit like home when you go there. It feels a bit more not like this kind of bumbling ruralness that you experience when you've visited Janice. You turn down Westfield Road and you see to the left of you the squat low building that is the public library. There is cracked concrete tiles that lead to the front sort of door of it that cross a lawn of grass.
Pebble dash for
grass.
days.
Sorry?
Pebble dash for days.
Pebble dashed on the outside, kind of that kind of brown tinted window that's supposed to keep out some of the light, so it's not quite so hot, but it's still like an oven when you go inside. The grass is damp from rains before, and this has been built so it doesn't drain properly, so there are the odd puddles in between the grass.
As we're walking past the library, I just swing my JD sports bag off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the ones that they were the shopping bags from JD Sports.
Yeah.
The drawstring.
Yeah.
Just pull a spray can out and just start like reading his for losers or something on the side of the library. Just like something so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the library. It's not for losers. It's good.
He was a loser. Should just drag along something. Just make an essay about it.
If
Would
your
be smarter.
parents don't let you back in your house, then you can go to the library and stay there. Like for a while. The person's real nice. They've
Free
got like,
bathrooms.
a back room. Yeah. You can hide there real good.
I'm with the kid.
Approximately how much time has 90s Nan been hiding in libraries?
A lot of time.
You can tell there's like the constant like smell of dirty fags. Do you know what I mean?
What, from you?
No. Do you not remember going into the library and it's stinking of fags?
No.
Oh my god.
Not this library. This library just smells of like books.
Smoking's still legal inside at the moment.
That's what I'm saying, it was.
No, our library.
Oh, my library used to stink of stale fags. It was minging.
You stand in front of the address. It is a 2-story townhouse, semi-detached. There is a porch that leads to a front door, and down the side of the building, there is a short alleyway and a large gate, black gate, that leads to the rear of the property, you assume. What would you like to do?
And knock on the door, on the front door.
Yeah,
there
Neil's
any-
just going to look at the window, see if she can try to see something.
Okay,
Are there
perception
any
check,
flower
Yala.
pots?
I look around to see if there's a brick or like a big stone laying around.
Oh, you
I-
better fucking not.
I want to look in flower pots and under statues or anything like where a key might be hidden, like spare
Oh.
key.
I see
Percep-
nothing. This is a 9.
Investigation for you and Nan. Snoopy and Nan.
Is there any visible police tape anywhere on the doors or windows of this building?
It just looks no lights on, just looks shut up.
Investigation, did you say?
Yeah, please.
Mate, I really should not have Googled like 90s stuff because do you remember Boglins?
Remember
Oh my God.
werebears? Werebears, mate.
Where the-
Boglins. I
Oh,
love
werebears were
Boglins.
wicked. I have finger boglins.
Oh, what else was it? I think this is more like possibly late 90s, early 2000s. I got a 3.
You don't
Remember-
find these bricks.
You remember Rosie and Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Rosie and Jim.
90s nan.
I got 14
Um,
for investigation.
you find a flower pot that is like underneath a gnome, like a stone gnome, and you pick up the gnome. and
Please
then
say
you-
it's a rude gnome.
No, it's one of the. It's like a fishing rod, but the fishing rod snapped off. But now it looks probably like it might be jerking. So you.
So it is a rude gnome.
You take the
I
you
didn't
lift-
need the mental image.
jerking gnome. That's what the episode's called.
And
I
a
love
joke.
how you had
It's
to
just
repeat
done.
it, didn't you?
Yeah, because it's fun to say jerking gnome. You lift up the flower pot and you actually see the outline of where a key was in the dirt. You can see sort of like it was there a long while and there's like that patch of rust. And Diaz, you remember that this is where there was a spare key kept at one point. Janice told you that if you get locked out or she's gone to bed when you get home late, when you've been off exploring culture of the UK or whatever is available to you in Bletchley.
Culture of the UK.
There's nothing in Bletchley, honestly, nothing.
Boggins and like pogs.
Mhm.
You can-
Pocket monsters. So the other thing, not pocket monsters. What are they called? There was another one. They were like little day glow
the
creatures.
ones for your fingers that were like that you would put on, there were little goblins.
Oh, they were good. Yeah, they were good. But no, not those. I'm
It's
not
like
thinking of them.
the only thing around after a certain time was drugs.
Why do I imagine Nan has a Tamagotchi?
It's Ketu. I've got to feed Ketu. Ketu's pooed on his Tamagotchi. It's like a knockoff Tamagotchi. It's like one of the ones.
It's not
you used
even
to
the
get down
real
the pound
one. It's,
shop.
yeah.
They were expensive, man. Like I had a
They
knockoff
were cheap.
Tamagotchi.
All but you've carefully scratched the paint off,
Yeah.
so you can try and get away with like a what's it called, a stencil thing.
I look after all my friends' Tamagotchis as well. Friends
Oh yeah, you do.
with my animal handling skills.
It's just got a key ring with like 7 Tamagotchis hanging from it.
Not even a key ring, they're all on lanyards round our neck.
Yeah, like underneath your jumper, you pull them out, and it's like this clack, 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 and then you have to go through each one to check
Oh
which
my
one's
God.
beeping.
And they're all like, what was it, Bang on the Door characters. Do you remember Bang on the Door where it was like Groovy Chick?
We
Oh,
need to
groovy
stop
shit.
reminiscing.
This is just this is devolving into just a
Yeah, it's just
session of
everyone
just
that lived in the
us
90s
talking
having
about
like
90s
flashbacks.
shit, while these two are just like, what the fuck?
I was going to say, I'm
I
only
know what the
just
fuck you're
90s,
talking
and then I was
about.
like,
I just
I know what a Tamagotchi is. Actually, I had one when I was little.
There's some things that crossed over.
Okay,
just
so
lost
yeah,
it.
you see where the key was.
does nothing happen when I try to like knock or open the door?
When you go to open the door, it feels locked, and when you knock, no one comes.
Is
Can
there
I
a
get
letterbox?
Yeah, there is a letterbox.
Try and see if there's a key in the lock.
Oh, sleight of hand, then it's got to be in it.
Sorry, also somebody else wanted to do something else. So
Yeah, what are you doing, Snips?
I was going to say, can I get my thieves' tools out? I'll see her at the letterbox, and if that don't work, can I get my thieves' tools out and try and pick the lock?
Yeah, good game.
I got a 15.
15. You reach
I lick
round.
my arm to make it wet and get it through. Do you-
You reach in, and no, you can't quite reach any latch or lock because you put your arm through. I'm afraid.
Well, at this point, at this
I was
point,
gonna
Yella is
say
going
something.
to is going to get a gun, like from inside the trench coat.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't shoot the
You
fucking
know that shit's
dog.
illegal here, right? Like,
Yeah, no, this is really good. So how do you guys react? So you see this
Shut up.
person you just met
what
pull a
the
gun from their
fuck did you
pocket.
get one of those?
Yes, I'm a private. I have a license and everything.
Wait,
What kind of cop are you?
I just told you, a fucking private.
Most cops I've ever seen are lucky to have a fucking stick.
Yeah, well,
don't
I'm
think-
not
yeah.
that kind of woman or cop.
Definitely like, cool.
Are,
Can I
are
see it?
you
Can I
No,
Jeez.
you are not touching it. So
Are
just
you
checking
like James
how many she
Bond?
has.
are you like a spy? That's
Well,
cool.
yes and no.
Right.
While
I'll
they're,
tell you about it later. Can we just focus on this?
while they're arguing about the gun, can I just try to pick the lock and stuff?
Yeah, I think you and Snoops are at the lock together. So
While Snoops is at the lock with with the thieves' tools, I lean in and go, "That's not how you do that."
so who's roll? I think you said first. So you roll with assist from Diaz.
Right. What am I? What was
He normally just do a deck.
it? With that?
You got too many crisps in your mouth.
No, too much natural cheese.
That's your friend.
Add your proficiency modifier if you're proficient with thieves' tools.
You are.
Mm-hmm. Come on, madam.
Dex check plus your proficiency.
Plus my proficiency. So yeah.
Just Dex proficiency and then.
So that.
No, that's a save, babe.
That.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, don't get advantage?
Yeah, you got advantage.
Advantage,
Yeah,
right,
so roll again. Not good is the answer to that. Yeah, it's more like it.
21.
Comes undone.
It's double.
And yeah.
And I just turn around to Arden and I'm like, what, mate?
Yeah, Nyala's going to push the other and open slightly, like with the gun pointing, like just being careful just in case. Just like looking
I
around.
like it that the other two are crouched down like this. And then you open the door above their heads. And they're like,
Oh no, I've already stood up at this point because that's what I've turned around to Arden. I'm like,
What, mate?
what, mate? With my arms open like that.
Shut up! Get in.
you
And
see.
Sorry, I just turn around and I'm like, and just walk in like I own the place.
Just chip me.
I kiss my
You just
teeth at
chip
Arden.
me.
No, I did it at Arden.
Yeah, it's just going to go around, just make everything is clear.
When you open the door, what you see in front of you is a hallway, probably about 10 to 15 foot in length, leading to a set of stairs that goes up. To the left-hand side, at the base of the stairs, but on the wall is a door.
I go straight upstairs.
Yeah, just rolling it in.
Yeah, crazy ladies always keep their expensive shit in the bedroom.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Maybe there's something to eat.
I'm just like,
You're still hungry after that battered sausage?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of food at home.
Let her have it.
Damn.
You're making yourself laugh, 90s now. It's brilliant. Yeah, so we'll go with Snoopy's. Anyone following Snoops?
I don't trust it.
Okay, yeah, you
Well,
don't.
upstairs?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Nyala and Snoops, you proceed upstairs. The hallway is tiled, like it looks like maybe it's the old Victorian tiling that was there before. You get to the stairs and it's a thick red carpet, or it was at one point, threadbare in places. It's been walked many times and probably needs long past replacing. Reaching the top of the stairs, there is a doorway in front of you, a doorway to your left, and a hallway that goes back along on a banister towards the front of the house. And there's a door at the end of that corridor. So you've got three doors, one in front of you, one to your left, and one behind you.
okay. Oh, I've just put my hand in nacho cheese. Sorry.
Where you heading, Snoopler?
I go for the first door that I get to, and I don't even go in. I just open the door, like just throw it open.
Okay.
I'm not
Just-
careful. I don't give a shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
Uh,
Niala's going to come behind you and just bap your head, back the back of your head, and that.
I was trying to find the name of them because I couldn't remember. But before I head up the stairs, when I hear that Nan's heading to the kitchen, I like dig in my JD bag and get a pack of happy snacks out and just throw them at her.
Happy
Snacks.
snacks.
Happy
I
snacks.
don't know what.
Oh, happy snacks were these. They had like brightly coloured
yeah.
rabbits on the front packet. Yeah.
Right,
You'd
like
be able to get them from your
Lunchables. But,
corner shop.
yeah.
It was crisps, and you used to be able to
Right.
get them from you like
Spicy
not-
tomato flavour.
yeah.
Oh no, I remember those. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, spicy tomato flavour
were
was
like
literally the worst.
15
It's
p
hand
a pack
movement,
or
isn't
It
something.
smelt like vomit when you opened the bag.
No,
Oh,
it didn't. They were
Yes,
amazing.
it
The ones
did.
that
They
were
were
little cars
horrible.
that you constructed as well. They were cheeseburger
Transformer
flavour.
snacks.
Transformer
Oh.
snacks. Transformer
Like
snacks. Space
spicy
Raiders.
tomato. Oh,
Snoopler Moonspot.
Sorry.
I catch them and like, wow. We get the Asda's no brand, with the blue lines before, this is a brand. Thank you.
And I'm just like, fucking weirdo.
Yeah, and you
Come
proceed
on.
upstairs. You open up that door. You feel a clock round the back of your head from the one with the gun.
I'm like, no,
No, not
mate,
with the
what's
gun,
that
not with the
for?"
gun, with the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
pistol.
Around the
Yeah,
back of your-
just pistol. whips.
I'm like, shit, man.
You
What
mental?
I do?
Are you mental? There could be
You open the
someone
door and this looks like a spare bedroom. The bed is made perfectly. It's a divan,
I just look round and see if there's anything shiny.
mountain shining
Oh,
in this room.
no,
Apart
not
from the
again with the
bedside lamp,
shiny.
which is one of those ones that's got like a glass.
Oh, is it like the flower topped one?
It's like it goes up
Right,
like a
guys.
bulb like this, and then it's got like a brass bottom to it.
Oh, is it? It's not the one where it's got like the petally bit around the outside.
No, it's the one that goes up like this and in, and then it looks kind of like a flower.
Oh, I know the one.
Yeah.
We used to have them in our living room.
Yeah, I know,
Ugh.
yeah.
They were hit
Yeah.
frosted glass as well.
Yeah, it's probably got
hideous
some
thing.
sort of engraving of like a
Yeah.
like a
I just walk up to the bedside table because
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's where it would be.
yeah.
I unplug it, pick it up, put it in my JD bag, swing it back
This-
over the
this
back,
is just-
move on to the next room.
This is just starting to feel like a really bad version of This Is Your Life. Just
Oh yeah.
Okay, downstairs.
Through the keyhole.
No, it's what was the other one where they had to raid the rooms? The kids show.
Finders Keepers.
Finders
Love that
Keepers.
show.
So you're robbing all
With
the
Neil
stuff.
Buchanan.
Neil Buchanan. He's got a rock band, by the way. Now he plays he plays
Nice.
bass in a rock band.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
downstairs, you open that doorway, Nan. You're going through there with Diaz and Arden. You're
Let's
eating
go to
crisps?
the kitchen.
I'm just keeping an eye on the kid.
Okay. There's a large space. It's like a double room, broken up with a large piece of architrave that runs across. These might have been two rooms at one point, knocked through into one to create this large living room. One end there is a small television set, a big CRT, big old back to it with a wooden
TV.
outside. Yeah, TV.
What? Sorry, dear, I'm just going back a sec. While we're in the kitchen,
No, you've gone to the front room first. Front room comes through first.
do we not go in the kitchen to get the food, or?
Yeah.
You have to
Yes.
walk
It's like
through.
We have to get.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's like open plan. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of turn left into the lounge, and then you think
Yeah.
there's another door on the right hand side at the end of the lounge
Okay.
that could be the door onto the kitchen, possibly.
Okay.
In this space, you see that there is a wooden piano pushed up against one wall, and the kind of setting light from the reddish sun is glinting across through the window pane. The curtains are open, and it's going across the keys on the piano. And there's to the left of you, you see like a 3-piece suite. It's seen better days, but it was once quite fine. And it's got a intricately woven set of flowers on it, and a TV.
Is this room at the front of the house?
Yes. Is this the front of the house? Is like the bay window to your left.
Okay, I draw the curtains and I turn on the light.
Okay.
Because it's going to start getting dark.
There's power. The light comes on.
Okay, good start. Please tell me you had electricity where you come from.
Yeah. Well, if we remember to pay the
generator?
bills.
Right.
Sorry.
Fucking
I
Nan's
was
just
a
fucking
poor kid in
tragic.
the 90s.
Fucking hell. Oh god,
What
just
would you
like
to do in this first?
just see what's on TV.
You're reading, Chris.
Don't touch the TV. Don't touch it, you'll break it.
Is the VCR record anything?
You're going to go to the VCR.
I want to see if the VCR is set to record and see what's on the screen. Because if you change the channel, it records something different.
You turn it on, and you eventually find the right channel on the push buttons on the front of the TV that click in and pops the other one out. So you press one, it goes.
Yeah.
And press the next one down, the next one pops out. Yeah. And you find the right station that the TV, like the aux, is plugged into. The AV. Yeah, you press play on the tape player. There's that whirring of the heads connecting inside of the player, and when it turns on, it appears to be like a snooker match that's playing when you press play.
So there's something recorded.
Yeah, there's a snooker.
There's a videotape.
Yeah.
I eject the tape.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's at the beginning of the tape or the end of the tape?
It looks like it's somewhere through it.
Okay.
Like
Pop it back in.
Yeah.
Be kind.
And I just
Rewind.
because you know when you press the button and if you hold it down, it goes faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
But I kind of just I don't want it to do that. I kind of want to do it, so I'm just scrolling through at like slow speed to like see what's going on.
Through about 10 minutes of snooker, and then the image does that thing where it's in between a program and it's something else, and you see like a sunset in reverse.
So the sun rising.
As you're pressing the button down, the sun sets in reverse, and then you see someone talking like a news report. It's got those kind of very badly blue screened on backgrounds and stuff, and some garish image of the local news emblem in the background, and the edges of the presenter kind of half mix into the blue screen. As you keep going back on the tape, it switches between that person and another person who's elsewhere. Camera is very shaky, in some sort of it looks like there's certainly images of like there's a pentagram you can see hanging in the background.
Okay, I get to the beginning of that bit and I press play.
It's Buffy. I know it's like Buffy.
The tape begins to play, and he goes, and here we have Gwendolyn Marthane to talk about the upcoming solar conjunction. our reporter on the spot. Gwendolyn begins to recite some things about astral phenomenon, joining together, alignments of planets, alignments of people and spirits and souls. And then it kind of clips back to the news broadcast and he says, yes, and so if you're looking for love tonight, maybe tonight's your lucky night. Things are aligning for you. Now time for the weather. And it's
What was the date on that news report?
You didn't get a date.
Damn.
Does it look like within? Does it look like the local news report?
It's a bit
For
recent.
those of us that have TVs.
Yeah. You think this is local news? This is like, you think this is current? This doesn't look like what it was like in 1980s. This is 1990s.
What year exactly?
It's 1999.
Oh, okay. We're talking
Oh,
late
all right.
90s.
All right.
Turn of the millennium.
I just wanted to make sure.
Will Smith dropped his first album.
Millennium.
Yeah.
Well-
Millennium.
Was it? No, it was Big Willie style, wasn't it? First,
It was Big Willie style, yeah.
it was Big Willie style, then Millennium. I actually had that pirated Millennium. Someone gave me a pirated copy, and I kept it for ages, just because that's so I could say I own a pirate copy of Millennium.
Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that while Arden and Nan were looking at the TV, I was gonna try find shit. What was her name again? Janice.
Janice Thurple.
Yeah, I was gonna see if Janice left everything behind in here, or like if I can find anything in the first floor, then I'll
In the
try
front.
to go.
Yeah, so in this living room space, it's quite large. You can leave them playing with a VCR down the other end, and you walk towards the other end. You notice that there is a sideboard with a range of ornaments and some books on the shelves. Some dusty old tomes. There's also a TV magazine laying on the side, a TV guide type thing. And there's also a stack of coasters. One is taken off, and on that coaster, made of cork, is a cup. There's inside there's a tea bag, and it is if you were to look at it, you'd see that there is a tea mark around the top of the cup, and the tea bag is dry. This has been here a few days. And then there's the door in front of you that leads on to the next space.
Yeah, I'll go through the next space.
As you open that door, can everyone in the living room please make me a intelligence save, please?
Oh yes, chaos.
I get a minus to this save.
I love that. Chaos, finally. It's like, geez.
14.
Ooh.
14.
I got 14. 15 minus 1, 14.
Hey,
Would you get Arden? That's not bad.
is this the one?
9.
I got a 9.
Okay, and what do you get, Diaz?
Oh me, I didn't even. All right. Save or what? What was it?
Yeah, so
Intelligence.
yeah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong character sheet. Give me a minute.
I was too when we started, so don't worry.
Are you going into the kitchen, Diaz? Is that where you're heading? Yeah.
19.
I was
Okay,
going to follow.
we're gonna speed this up. So you're gonna basically be on like the first level of exhaustion, Arden. You each start as you hear the piano begin to play.
Oh, is it one of them automatics? Would I know that? No, I wouldn't. Wouldn't I?
You maybe caught it out the side of your eye, so it doesn't make you jump as much. But you staring at the TV, you start you two involved in your bag of crisps don't really notice at all. But just kind of maybe crunch a few in the bottom because you crushed crisps. You're gonna have to do that thing.
So am I taking the equivalent of a level of exhaustion?
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Okay.
Hear
You
this?
sorry?
Do
Do
we
they
hear
hear it?
this?
No, not upstairs. But as you look round to your left, dears, as you're walking towards the next door, as you open the door, you've startled a cat, and it's jumped upon the keys, and it's walked down
Kitty.
the piano.
Hey, kitty.
Oh. Wait, what
What
about
color is the cat? What color is the cat? That's important.
The cat is a tabby.
Does it have a collar?
It does.
Does it have a
would I
bell?
recognize this cat?
Yeah, you recognize this cat.
Would they recognize me? So it's been like what, a year or more?
Don't know. Make an animal handling check with advantage.
Oh. Hey.
Not like that word. Toby give us evils.
Yeah, we said the
Where is it?
COC.
Oh, I have a +4.
I want to look in between the sofa cushions.
Oh,
That's
that's
where like
oh,
change will always drop.
22.
Yeah, the cat immediately kind of recognizes you as you startled it from its little bed on the windowsill there, where it was laying so still and asleep. And it comes over to you and starts wrapping around your legs, and you know this is Bjorn.
Bjorn.
I love how it's like there's the ones that know.
Yeah. This is Bjorn.
Right.
Everybody knows the little secrets in this game. It's so cute. It's like it's lovely little. Just put that there. Yeah, check it out. Let's have an investigation from 90s Nan,
90s now.
Okay.
and then we'll have a break because it's 10 o'clock already.
Oh no, I got a nat 1.
So if it eats me, ow,
Uh,
it springs.
Yeah, no, I was going to exactly say that. It's one of the staples has come out in the sofa, and you get a cut on your finger. Can you take 1 point of damage? Really hurt. Got you right in the cuticle though. Like,
So as a mimic.
At least it's not this day and age and they're having to put hand sanitizer on because that would
Yeah,
hurt
oh,
for
stinging,
days
yeah.
after it.
couldn't even imagine coronavirus back in the 90s.
We'd all be dead.
I was going to say we'd all be fucked.
Oh, we had, I think the Spanish, when was the, there was a
bird
certain
didn't we?
flu.
Bird flu,
Yeah, and foot and mouth.
foot and mouth,
Yeah,
a mad
Yeah.
cow disease. We burnt a lot of cows.
we do. Poor buggers.
Yeah, so we have a quick break on that
Yeah.
note.
Oh, what is wrong?
Right.
No,
So, guys, I want to know what's old Kool-Aid?
What are
Hot Kool-Aid. What is it?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Yeah, I don't know. It's...
Kool-Aid is a American drink.
Oh. What is it?
You know, oh no,
What
oh no,
kind of
oh
stuff
no,
is it?
oh yeah. You don't know that reference?
Oh,
We
like,
didn't
isn't
get
it
those
like-
adverts over here.
Isn't it like the
Oh, no.
sachet that you pour in? And
It's basically like powder squash.
Oh,
I think Diaz has some in his pocket. That'd be so funny. I have some right
Yeah.
here.
I burned my popcorn.
Oh no.
I'm sad.
Are you looking at your DeviantArt page, Errol?
I'm trying to find it for you all. I think it might
Oh.
have like been like
You don't know what Kool-Aid is.
it might have been
Kool-Aid,
tweeted.
yeah.
If I find it, I'll post it for you all.
They ask, oh, what's Kool-Aid? No, you don't know fucking Kool-Aid.
So yeah,
I
you're
Yeah,
we'll go
I
back
think you're
upstairs
not.
to the
Well,
scene
not
upstairs
anymore,
with
it's burning inside.
Celia and
who's Celia?
Nyala and Snoopler.
So I was like, who's Celia? Yeah, so I've pocketed I've bagged up the lamp
Yeah.
because it's shiny, and I've put it like shoved it in my JD sports bag and gone to the next room.
Okay.
But-
Nyala is blocking your path actually, and she's just come across and like, give it back.
I'm like, nope. And I'll just
Do
like
you want
shove
me to do you a
shoulder
whooping?
barger. I'll shoulder barger out the way
Oh, strength versus strength.
and carry on to the next room.
Oh boy.
God. I think my strength is shit. So what one is that? What one am I doing?
It's just a strength. Yeah. Trap strength. Math rock.
Okay.
12.
I'm waiting for Beyond to load.
Oh no.
Oh,
on, Beyond.
no.
Ah.
Oh no.
So a strength. And it's F.
3. You're knocked out the way by this unruly thug, and they move to the next room. You open the next.
I'm gonna
door,
grab
it's
the
up there.
bag. I'm gonna grab the bag.
Again, it's a strength versus strength for a grapple, I guess. Uh, 19 this end.
17. Ah,
No, pulls away, swaggers off. Wow.
My hand down my trousers. I'm like,
I'm gonna sigh and load the gun. Well, can be help. Put the bag down.
I just ignore going to the next room.
Okay.
I'm like, no.
And okay, I shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna shoot at just before his feet.
Okay. Make a okay, it goes off, bang, into the floor. You guys
There's
hear
a gun in the middle of the night.
early evening,
In
yeah,
a
bang.
country where guns are illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys about to pet a cat, all of a sudden, gunshot, and through the floorboards.
What was that?
Oh, they hear.
Did the boiler?
Yeah, man, you
boiler
almost got my
explode?
trainers.
Yeah, well, if you had put the bag down, it would have happened. Give the bag before I shoot you.
Nah,
What?
man, like.
Listen, kid, you have about an hour before the other guys come. So, give me the bag, put the lamp back, and we don't discuss it anymore.
I just shout up the stairs. Has one of you been shot?
No!
Okay
And
then.
I just shout down. I'm like, fucking psycho.
I say to Arden, I don't think that lady should have a gun. I don't think you're supposed to shoot them.
Well, if you want to take the gun off of her, be my guest, but I'm not having that
No.
thing pointed at me.
No, she seems like she, wouldn't listen to me. Anyway, let's
Should we
check
find
if
the
the
kitchen?
food in the. Yeah, let's see if there's fresh food. Maybe if there's like, if it's gone all bad, we might know how long she's been gone.
Into the kitchen, you proceed after the cat kind of snaking around your legs, Diaz. There is a breakfast bar that juts out across the room, and in front of you across there is another door that leads to a back garden, it would appear. It has a glazed panel in it, the top half, the bottom half dark wood. There is a fridge, sink, cooker, all the things you expect to find in a townhouse kitchen.
Fridge open.
Fridge open. A few things in
Are there letter magnets on the fridge?
Yes.
Do they spell anything?
No, they're in a jumble, but they are holding something on them.
Oh,
Gas hob or electric?
It's gas.
can I look at whatever is pinned on the fridge and also into the fridge?
Yeah. You look at the note on the fridge. seems to be an appointment meeting. It has official documentation. The letterhead is Bletchley Park.
Do you,
Letterhead.
do you know what is in Bletchley Park?
Do I know what's in Bletchley Park?
Let's have a
Around a
history.
bit.
Let's have a history with advantage.
I get all over the place. And apparently I'm good at knowing the geography of stuff. Bear with. History. Oh no, I'm very good at that. Well, 15.
You know it to be out of town slightly. Across the train tracks. Well, underneath the train tracks, you have to go under a train bridge to get to it. It's near the newly built Bletchley College. It is a place of world renown, but not really celebrated enough in its current state. It is a place where they cracked the Enigma code. They used a machine there to crack the codes in the Second World War to decipher Nazi communication, and led to victory for the Allies.
What's
Cat hair.
this woman has a lot of interests.
She's at this place.
She might not be at this place. Researching he's been to.
Let's take it with us. I put it in my pocket.
Into the fridge you look. There is some various range of pickles on the top shelf. They look homemade. Like some of them still like a piccalilli, something dark brown, probably oniony, and maybe with a bit of plum in there. There is a glass bottle of milk with a silver top.
Can I open it and give it a sniff?
Constitution.
Oh no. It
Save
is not,
or
it is
try?
not good.
Yeah.
It is not good.
9.
Oh no.
Bomb.
Ugh.
A little bit of a
Oh,
Surely that's an insanity.
yeah, not a whole level though. I don't think. So we're going to say disadvantage on your next check for that one. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't smell good. It's been there a while.
this milk's gone bad. I'm gonna pour it down the sink.
Well, attempt.
It
to
does
pour
that
down
thing
the
where
sink.
you tip it. It goes. Flop, 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 flop. You have to run the
I
water.
run the top of it.
That
I like
makes me
cottage
feel
cheese
sick.
at this point.
Ugh.
I might take the bottle with me though. I'm like, bottle. Put it in one of my many pockets.
You know where the local recycling bank is. So,
10 pence for that bottle.
upstairs, back with you.
I've gone into the other room.
It's an office.
Right. Can I see anything shiny?
Shiniest thing in this space, pen on the desk. It's a bit of a nerd thing though, that's shiny, so you're kind of wary.
Yeah, I'm like, Is it one of those like old-fashioned writing desks, like your mum's bureau, where it comes down?
It's literally a desk in the middle of a room, like a.
Is there anything else on the table?
There is to the back window a smaller desk with a typewriter on it.
Is there a bit of paper in the typewriter?
There is indeed.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, can you read? Sorry. Come on, Snoopy, that was funny.
Got fired.
I was
Oh.
going to say, of course I can. How do you think I know what cider to drink?
Yeah.
Because like, what was it? Frosty Jacks. And there was the other one that came
White
in the
Lightning.
same, White Lightning, and they both came in the same coloured bottle.
Yeah, Grace. Yeah, there
Hobo's piss, mate.
Hobo wee. Yeah. There is a letter like in the thing, like kind of half pulled out, like it was being checked, like it's wound a little bit round. 2020 Mad Dog. You wind it out or did you just pull it out?
Oh, put it out.
Pull it out.
I ain't got time for winding that shit. I'll just yank it.
And it's a letter again in the same type that you have your letter in your pocket. You can tell that where the T is pushed down, there's not getting quite enough ink from the band, the ribbon that goes across. It's slightly kind of crossed through on the letter on the T.
I just like, I don't even like fold it. I just go and shove it into my hoodie pocket.
Okay,
I've
you're not
seen
reading it.
that.
Not yet. And then, is there any like drawers on any of the tables or anything like attached to the desk? You know, like they would have drawers here sometimes.
Yeah.
I open the drawers and have a nosy.
Investigation.
Yeah,
yeah,
Niala's
you
just
would-
following you, observing you.
You are
like,
so close, so you would see them take the letter and put it in their pocket.
Yeah.
Any sort of confrontation there? Do you want to make an approach to
She's-
Snoopy?
At this point, she's just observing and mentally noting everything that Snoopy has been taking.
Not a lot.
So later she can come back for it.
You find more nice writing paper for the printer, for the typewriter, sorry. Like I said, there's the pen on the desk. That's about the shiniest thing in the room. The rest is filled with like elastic bands, bulldog clips. Nothing very exciting in this space for you anyway.
There is. I take a few of the elastic bands.
Okay, take a few elastic bands.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's been typed on? Oh, I'm not there. Sorry.
No, you're not there.
I can use them as like little slingshot things, you know, where you used to put it on your around your finger and your thumb and you used to go like that.
Yeah,
Fire it.
definitely. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Back downstairs. Oh, sorry.
Out into next room.
Okay, out into next room. Downstairs. What's happening with the downstairs group? You note, sorry, Niala, you note pocketed paper, pocketed elastic bands, drawers kind of half-heartedly looked in, like they think
She's
this
going
is probably...
to go for it after.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to make that check now while we're still in that scene? So you have
Oh.
a second check, yeah.
Investigation?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's a 23.
Oh, okay. You find on the back of one of the sheets of paper that Snoopy's kind of just chucked aside. You turn it over and there's a hand-drawn image of like a cog.
Okay.
Or like a piece of machinery, like you know, and then it's kind of like the exploded diagrams. So you've got the washers, and then you've got like this cog for a piece of machinery, like almost like a blueprint, but it's hand drawn.
Okay. She's going to pocket that.
Mhm.
And look if there is something else eventually.
Okay. Let's have another investigate and see if we find anything more.
Look at me roll one.
You
Oh.
go on with this.
Not too far. That's an 11.
You again come over these things like general stationery, so anything you would kind of find in like an office. So if there's anything that you specifically would like to take, paper clips, bulldog clips, rubber bands, they're all available in this space. Post-it notes.
Looking if it was recently used or something, like I don't know if there is a kind of crayon. You see, like the technique.
Where
okay,
yeah,
Like, where you get the pencil.
Love this.
You didn't offer me post-it notes.
Well, there's all office things.
What 90s movies was it? Hot Shots, where they do that, and it's like a man with a massive dick or something, like, you know, when he's writing. Is it Hot Shots or something like
Probably
that?
Hot Shots Part 2.
I'll find it. The clip.
You get a nice soft pencil and you rub over the post-it notes that are in the drawer, and it reveals to you, and it says tickets booked, and the date is 2 days time from your current day.
Okay. Pocket that. If there is anything else, she's going to follow Snoopy.
Okay, follow Snoopy. Okay, back downstairs then for now. So downstairs crew.
Like,
what's on?
hey, Snoopy, you missed this.
I'm so you what? Like poking my head back around the door for a minute.
You missed evidence, dingwit.
Whatever.
Downstairs
Whatever.
crew. Moldy milk now being washed down the sink. Arden and Diaz. What would you like to do? What would you like to do in this space?
It feels like the
Big
police haven't.
Lebowski.
It feels like the police haven't been here. Like, there's still food and shit everywhere. There's no markers. There's nothing. Why would the police not have been here if she's been declared missing in the newspaper? Something's weird.
No one's here, and she's gone. How long has she been missing for? Sorry, did you say that at the beginning?
No, I didn't. The date in the paper says a week.
1 week.
They'd have searched her home.
But you would all know that those kind of times are kind of weird because she might not have been reported. She was reported missing a week ago.
Yeah. So, did she have like a Bishop? Did she have family that would check in on her regularly when you were living here, or?
Would I know that?
You know that she is a widow.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
No.
As far as I'm aware, none really.
Okay.
So it's just me and her.
That you would also probably know that her work consumes her to the level of obsession, poring over documents. And when she got her teeth into things while you were staying there for the semester, or the break between the semesters, that sometimes there wouldn't be really like food. It would be like the soup from the day before reheated and maybe like some beans added to it. Like it would be like the same thing, but like recreated, because the work would be all consuming of her in just pure fascination.
Would it be the baked beans with the mini sausages?
It could be topped up with that. The way that they worked in that office space, in the office space upstairs, with the cat curled on the main chair and then or on the window chair and then poring over the books upon the desk, was an image you often saw as you kind of slipped into the spare room to kip to sleep.
Yes, I rephrased that in the way Bishop would.
Yeah. You pass that one. Cool.
What date is on the Bletchley appointment? Like, is it before, like weeks ago, or this week?
This is dated about a week and a half ago for the meeting date, if that's what you're asking. The meeting date. The date for the actual letter is a couple of days beforehand. First class, you think, probably posted.
I'll kick off the stamp. No, I should use that again.
There's no one.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's weird she's not here. Maybe
Where do you think we should go next? Check out this place in Bletchley Park, or
maybe or maybe there's more of an idea of where she went. Like if she went somewhere for a long time, maybe she would have packed some clothes in suitcases. So we could maybe have a look in her bedroom and see whether she left or not. Like her toothbrush should be gone, right? If she planned something.
True, but at the same time, if she planned to meet us,
Yeah.
She wouldn't need her toothbrush to see us.
Especially down the road on this date, not far from home.
Yeah.
That's got to be the best thing I've ever heard. She wouldn't need a toothbrush to see us.
Back upstairs, you pop open the next door. It's the master bedroom. Upon the bed, there is a suitcase, closed, zipped, with a small carry luggage on top of that. And on top of that, what appears to be a passport wallet.
Okay. I open up the passport.
It's Janice Thurpole's passport.
Right, okay, so I take it off the pile and I sit it next to it.
Mm-hmm.
I open up the carry-on luggage.
Mm-hmm.
Yella is right behind your shoulder, like really.
Yeah, looking over. You see there is currency. There's a bag, a thick, money holder, like one of those wallets, but it's flat where it holds the notes flat. It's thick with money.
Okay, I open it up and see what currency it is in there.
Australian.
Okay, so I don't count it, I just put it on top of the passport.
Mm-hmm.
What else is in the bag?
As you go through, this is like small things, travel on luggage, like a little notepad, some sort of a novel, maybe an Anne Rice novel. That's topical right now.
So what, the notebook,
Mhm.
has it been written in at all? Is it a fresh notebook?
This is fresh with a nice little clip-on pen that goes on the side.
So
Pencil.
it's a brand new notebook.
Yeah, brand new, pretty nice.
Are you sure about that?
Well, not to you. You don't really write much unless it's in a spray can.
Excuse me, you don't know nothing. So I check out the notebook to see if it is actually a brand new notebook or not. Like I've you know, when you're like, it's going to sound really weird, but you know when you open a new notebook and it smells like a new notebook?
It is.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
It's that.
pristine. This looks like maybe a new chapter.
Like it's only just been taken out of its cellophane.
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
so
Yeah.
it's like,
Yella's going to start counting the money in the meantime.
Mhm.
mm.
Okay.
It's like
just-
I'm having a look at stuff, and then because I know she's right behind me, I'm just like, and that's why I'm like making the secondary pile next to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So what else is in this carry-on?
The carry-on bag, lipstick, a little, like a really pale shade, nothing too garish. You know, Janice wouldn't wear anything too garish. A silk headscarf,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, very, very minimal things in there. Just looks like something to carry on the plane.
Okay, so I take that off and sit it like behind the passport, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. So it's like files there, I've taken the
Yeah,
passport and
yeah.
set it there, and then that's
And luggage is
there.
behind on the bed.
So I then start rummaging through.
Fully packed suitcase. This suitcase is overloaded. When you open it, you don't know quite how they shut it.
Okay, is it just clothes in there?
Make an investigation check.
On my side, I'm going to take the
Ooh.
passport and examine if it's a real one or not.
Passport. Sorry, your 20 first is a. You find in among the clothing, like slipped inside a ball of socks. Like
It's a grinder.
no,
Ah.
nothing of the sort.
That's what I was expecting.
You find a small like leather fob,
Yeah.
and it's leather on the back, and you turn it over, and there's a picture of a handsome looking gentleman on the other
Oh,
Okay, I'll take that and pocket it.
side. Okay,
Anything else?
dead
just
husband.
close.
Just close. Okay. Because Niall is like right behind me like this.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of get out a pair of the pants. Pew!
You ping a pair of pants
Yeah.
at Niala.
You have to.
Pair of pants hits you in the face. These are large, comfortable, sensible pants. You count nearly £6,000
Worth of Australian
worth
dollars.
of Australian
Yeah.
dollars. A lot of money.
Damn.
Especially back then. That is
Yeah,
a
she's
lot of money.
she's going to look around and be like, okay, you take a chance, and I take a chance. No one will see it. Okay?
Corrupt. Typical.
No. She just
And
have to pay his rent at the end of the day.
And I'm just like, in my hoodie pocket.
Okay.
But it's that, was it, they had like, was it a hoodie pocket or
Kangaroo pouch, do you mean?
the like tracky pocket that had zips?
Yeah.
It was a bit more
yeah.
secure. I think it was a tracky
Sometimes
pocket.
the hoodies used to have like a secondary pocket inside the hoodie pocket, if you remember, like a smaller hoodie pocket.
Yeah,
Do you
that's where I
remember?
put it. I remember
Yeah.
that now. Yeah, that's where I put it. So it's not obvious
Mhm.
that there's like a stack of
Cool.
cash in
And then
there.
do you make your way downstairs?
Is there anything else in the bedroom?
No, just looks.
Anything shiny?
If you were to open the wardrobe, you would see that it's nearly empty.
Anything shiny?
Nothing.
Not in the bedside table. Not
No.
on the bedside table.
No.
No lamps or anything like that.
No.
Because I'm after a matching lamp for the one I got in my bag.
There is an empty jewelry box.
So where's all the jewelry from it? And it's not in the suitcase.
No.
Nah, mate.
See anything, lads? I see nothing. His passport
Yeah.
seems to be a real one. That's a shame.
And then are there any more rooms upstairs?
3 rooms upstairs. Spare room, office, master bedroom.
Okay, so I've got the key ring.
Mhm.
I take the cash, the passport,
Mhm.
and the like carry-on luggage.
Yeah.
I have the
Carry
passport and the
luggage.
cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like it's like the intention is to take them downstairs and just kind of chuck them on the floor and just be like, well, she was planning on leaving,
So
kind of thing.
tell them to. How would you role play that? How would you say that to Nyala in your character? How would he say it? How would Snoop say it?
Whack them in there, will you?
And you proceed downstairs, yeah?
Yeah.
You can proceed downstairs.
You just
You,
you just lob it down the stairs or something. Is that
Nah,
what you do?
I like carry it like it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It's like, you know, the loop that you get on the back of rucksacks. The
yeah,
little-
like that.
yeah, and I'm like,
Oh.
because it is, I'm imagining it as one of them like old lady type mini hold
Carpet. Like the carpet style.
like a Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, it does not go with my chav exterior at all.
It
So I'm
has
like,
absolutely no logos on this bag.
I'm like, it's what is it? It's completely against my bad man.
Yeah, it's an anathema to you, basically.
Yeah, I'm like, nah. and I'm like, and then
Kryptonite.
as soon as we get to the bottom of the stairs, I like drop it on the floor and kind of like kick it a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, it's fine. You'll find something else. You got pocket money.
Kitchen crew, what are you doing?
Honey.
Don't be a
You hear-
toddler.
Footsteps of the people come down the stairs.
Can I find some cat food and put some food down for the cat? Because this cat must be well hungry.
Yeah, you reach into you go into the kitchen. You see that there is a small bowl there, and as you kind of turn back on the kitchen, underneath the stairs that go up is the pantry, and you see that the cat food has been tipped over, and it's all over the floor. And then as you look at the back door, you see that there is a cat flap.
Okay, so Bjorn is self-serve mode.
It's like a buffet.
Yeah.
Is there enough there for him for a while?
There is one sealed box of kitty cat, and there is one that's spilled and open.
And is there quite a lot left, or?
Yeah. This is enough for a week or so, maybe.
We should come back in a week if nothing has happened and give Bjorn some more go cat
Kitty cat.
Wait, there's a cat?
What about
Where?
whiskers? There's no whiskers.
Kitty cat is like a brand back from like I don't know if it still exists. Kitty cat with an E on the end.
Kitty.
Is the back door unlocked?
Have a
Can
go.
I open it?
The back door to the very back space, the one that I think goes out into the garden.
One with the cat flap.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear you say that you wanted to open it, Diaz. Did you want to go there first? So I must have missed that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Key in it then. In that case, as you go to it, you realise that the key is in the back door.
But it's not already unlocked.
It's not already unlocked.
Okay. So nobody's been back.
You open the door, unlocks easily, and you open it up onto a garden, small rockery first, and a pond in the centre that is got that sort of the leaf on the top of it, not kind of that green pondweed stuff that grows up from the bottom on it. To your left, there is what appears to be a bird cage, like an aviary for keeping birds in.
Is anything in there? Are they like any dead? Like,
Make an investigation check.
I should be good at these, if I remember correctly. Huh, nah, it's pretty shitty. Only a 15.
You walk over, and as you kind of open this kind of home built thing up, can you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Yeah, I should be great at these too. Oh, a 10.
Please take this is going to be a level of exhaustion, please. As you open the thing, two birds flap right out in your face and flutter away. But what you do realize is that the aviary wasn't locked. The door was open. There was the latch was pulled back. The rusty padlock had been, the rusty bolt, side bolt had been pulled back quite deliberately. There's no way that was remove without it. And these two pigeons fly off.
Hmm.
What do you found?
Wait, was that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I'm not that smart. So.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what you see.
I hate it when you're all cocky like this. I just want to hit you. I'm just telling you what I see.
That's what the
see?
DM's
Right,
job is.
Snoop.
Yeah, I think
Snoop
in the
rage coming
meantime,
out.
yeah. In the meantime, I would have come to Arden
Yeah.
and show him the passport, the money, and everything. Like the little notes and the drawing.
There's the breakfast bar, which is quite convenient for this. So you can lay out the things you found. So you lay out the money, the sort of wallet, the passport, and the drawing of the cog and the post-it note.
What did the post-it note again say? Tickets bought.
Tickets booked, and then it was a couple of days from
Yeah,
now.
2 days
if you know
ago.
what I mean. And then
Australian money. She booked a flight to Australia.
I get out the thing from the typewriter, and I stand there really like authoritative, if you know what I mean. And I go, right, and I start reading it. So what does it say?
It has this one is addressed to Arden, and it says, "Old friend."
Does it say his name on it?
Yeah.
Does it say Dear Arden?
It says, "Dear Arden."
Right. I read it as dear Ardman.
Yeah.
That's how I,
Dear Ardman, old friend, I write to you again with news as exciting as it is troubling. I shall tell more of my discovery here, just in case our paths don't cross. As I mentioned, I discovered something. I had been digging through the archives of the park, and as always, up to my ears in coded communications and ciphers. When in the library, I happened to knock a book from a shelf, and when it landed in that quiet, dusty room, I expected the dull, hard thump of a book upon concrete floor, but however, its spine knocked resonantly on a hollow beneath. Further investigation led me to a hidden panel in the floor covered by wood. It was made to look like a continuation of the concrete and painted as such. Inside was a steel box, which upon a little work on the combination lock, I figured the code and I have reset it. And you will find the code in this letter. Inside, I came across fascinating and wondrous inventions created at that great time of turmoil to benefit a country at war. Wondrous methods of hydroponic food growth, beneath the ground water purification systems and effluent treatment filters. None of these things have come to public knowledge or even faculty knowledge as yet. I plan to release my findings later in the month. The most curious thing about the manuscripts was a sealed envelope. I found a black dusty sheath with bold letters stamped secret, top secret, across the front. Within was a set of instructions for the enigma. A code. One that I had not previously seen. The code was annotated with runes and glyphs and symbols that I did not recognize as any sort of dialect. The accompanying text suggested that within this code, within this system, was a way to win the war. If things were to go badly for the Allied forces and the Nazis were to land upon the shores, and that this was a last resort. The reconstruction of that wonder of computing is nearly finished at the park. And I intend to program that sequence in and find out what it translates into, what is hidden within those numbers. Why I am writing, other than to gloat, you might ask. I am worried that these discoveries, so valuable, so groundbreaking, they might put my life in danger. Such is the nature of their revolutionary mechanics. They would effectively free the means of production to the average person to be able to provide self-sufficient without the needs of many of the systems of society we have built upon the foundations of those war years. If you should not receive a follow-up letter to this one, come find me. You must meet with the others I trust and speak with these other long-term trusted friends and associates. You are the ones I trust to bring light to this matter. Hopefully you met the others and myself, and this is all just paranoia. Yours, in anticipation, Janice Thurpole. And that's where we're going to end the adventure for today.
Wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck.
Just putting it out there.
I know the password already, but okay.
That was read how I would read it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like I do stumble on a few of the bigger words.
Yeah. There's a few
A
mechanics.
name.
Yeah.
Do you sound it